Hey guys, Blake here with another video. We've got another project to do today, so let's jump straight into it. Okay, so for today's project, we got a bit of a DIY thing to do, and what we're basically going to be making is a DIY heater cover. You probably do see these, for sale for pretty expensive price, I reckon, for basically what is a plastic grate. So we're going to make one today out of PVC, and basically this came about because the Stingray tank here, I need to cover the heaters because they've got a really sensitive underbelly. I have covered the area over with wood, but Stingray's getting pretty big now, so we need to basically get that wood out of there. So we're making heater covers today. Alright, so this is basically what we're gonna use to get started. Should be a relatively simple project today. So I've just got a piece of PVC here. This is 40 mil. Is that excessive? Probably yes. I think it would probably fit a heater inside 32 mil, but I just wanted a heater cover that I could use. Even say if that heater I'm using might die, then I could pretty much put any heater inside. And I don't mind if it's a bit bigger because it might actually better circulate water around it. So I'm happy with this as a choice. 40 mil. I have just basically loosely measured it against the side of a heater and just cut it using my PVC cutters. If you don't have PVC cutters, you can use a hacksaw. It's pretty easy, but yeah, PVC cutters will make your life a lot easier. Then I've just got two end caps, pretty straightforward what happens with those. That's pretty much how we're going to do it, but we need to cut some openings in it so that we can feed it through. So to do that, I've just got a drill here. Would help if I had a battery, and you just want to pretty much the biggest drill bit you can get. Can pretty much make these holes as big as we want. So we're just going to make a hole directly in the center of the cap. This one here is going to be to feed the power cord through. I think my life's going to be made a fair bit easier if I just use this quick grip here to hold the piece of PVC in place. So you might be wondering how I'm going to feed the power cord through that because it's just a hole. But we got another bit of work to do on that one first. So how am I going to do this? So to get the aeration going through, we're just going to drill holes all the way through. You can get them as close or as far away as you like. Okay, so there we go. We've got a bunch of holes just drilled in the side of this PVC. And they don't have to be neat or in a line or anything like that. And a lot of people would just drill a whole bunch of holes all the way around it. But today I think we're going to get a better result by doing something slightly different. We're just going to switch tools over now to this multi-tool here. And we've got the plunge tool here because we're going to basically cut from one hole to the other on both sides. And then that's going to basically cut out a nice little grate, and then we're going to alternate side to side so that we get airflow or water flow on both sides of the heater, and that's what I think is going to get us a much better result than just to drill a bunch of holes. Okay, so there we go. So apart from making a massive mess, here is what the final result looks like. Well, this stage anyway. So it's got a lot of basically cuts made out of it, which is going to allow a lot of water to flow through. So other than that, we did say that we would make it look nice, and it's not exactly that pretty now. So the next step here is actually there's one more thing we have to cut first, and that is we need to cut all the way down the side of this end cap to actually allow the power cord to go through. Okay, so here is pretty much the final product. We've got just one end cap closed on one side, and this end cap has the slot cut out to fit the power cord through, but it does look pretty ugly in this state like this. So what we're going to do is we've got some Rust-Oleum leak seal rubber coating, so we're going to use this, I think, and actually paint it. You can use plenty of other alternatives as well, like Plasti-Dip, but just make sure that it's going to be aquarium safe. Okay, so change of plans. I just wanted to make sure that this Rust-Oleum was aquarium safe, and apparently it's not. So we're not going to use that. We're just going to stick on the safe side and actually use Plasti Dip, which luckily I also had lying around. And now we're just going to wait for it to dry, put it all together and see if it fits. Alrighty guys, so here's the finished product here. I've given it a fair bit of time to cure. I just wanted to make sure that it was going to be nice and set and not going to leach any chemicals or anything like that into the water. So pretty much, just to recap, we just got a normal cap on the end, some nice big sort of slots cut in all the way through, and then the cap at the end just cut like this so that we can slot the power cord up in here, and this will be our DIY heater cover. Because I do have 2 heaters in the Stingray tank, I did go ahead and make 2 of them. So we'll go ahead and get them in the tank now, test them out and see how they go. Alright, so I've gone ahead and taken a lot of the driftwood out. I just left a few pieces over in that corner just for the geos or whatever if they want to hide in there. But as you can see, super low profile, so there's one and there's the other, up against the black background, which is also painted with Plasti Dip. It is certainly very minimalist, and the Stingray has heaps more room to move and grow. So does the Saratoga. So overall I'm really happy with this, and yeah, I'm glad that I just went ahead and made a DIY heater cover rather than, you know, spending a lot of money and buying either a whole new heater or a heater cover that may or may not fit. So if you like this video, please help me out by giving me a big old thumbs up, smashing the like button, and consider subscribing if you haven't already. Hope you liked it, I hope you found it to be helpful, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.